What's going on, everybody? Kennybomb is in the building, and a new patch just landed for WWE 2K24 that fixed some pretty pertinent issues. So today, we're going to take a look at the patch notes, and thanks to Renegade Enigma, I'm going to show you exactly what was wrong before the patch was added. And they also added a new model for one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But did they nail it? Well, let's check it out.
Run, boy, they coming on.
All right, before we get into it, I gotta let y'all know, I just got back from Money in the Bank, so my voice is cooked. It might go out here and there, so forgive me. There it went already, but we're gonna power through it now. So let's go ahead and take a look at the patch notes. There's not too many of them, so let's go ahead and run through it. The general fixes: they address reported concerns over AI becoming unresponsive in certain situations. I'm gonna show y'all that here in a minute. Address reported concerns over AI repeatedly dropping weapons, and they added support for upcoming My Faction events, and that's going to be the main event we look at here today. But first, we got to hit up Renegade Enigma's X account, because as soon as this issue popped up, he reached out to me to see if I was running into it as well. But honestly, I don't like tag team matches. I haven't really liked playing tag team matches since they put a big emphasis on it in SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. But he said, this is what I'm talking about, bro, like 11 minutes into the video. So let's go ahead and fire up the video. We'll go 11 minutes in, and it's an unlisted video, so I'm not messing up his watch time. So here we go. Claudio Castagnoli presses him up, knocks him down. Now when he gets out of the ring, that's when it's going to go crazy. Now if you look, he gets out of the ring, and everybody just starts losing it. Boom. Down. Up on the apron, down, up on the apron. So the AI pretty much just goes unresponsive, and they just keep doing this. You see Moxley gets a punch in, and that's it. Nothing else happens. AI just stands there doing nothing. So here's another one he sent me. As you can see, he's recreating the main event from SummerSlam. But apparently the only fix for this issue was to do a tornado tag team match instead of doing it like a traditional tag team. So let's see what happens in this one. All right, Jacob Fatu gets the tag, hits Kevin Owens with the Samoan drop, and this is what seems to trigger it, because after the Samoan drop, he does the pin, and then they start going crazy, rolling out of the ring. Now, if you look at Jacob Fatu, he doesn't do anything else. Hits Cody with the taunt. And the only people who were doing moves in the ring were actually like the people standing on the turnbuckle, like Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. They will do moves, but Jacob Fatu doesn't move. Nobody else, only Kevin Owens. So for whatever reason, the AI was becoming unresponsive. So if you're somebody who likes these tag matches and you've been running into these issues, that's fixed now. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Well, y'all know sometimes we got to test them after these patches. So they're saying it's fixed right now. I say go ahead in there and check it out. But let's go ahead and take a look at this new Persona card that I'm actually really excited about. So apparently they added more than one Persona card with this patch. And we're going to start off with this first one because this is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. And we're going to throw it all the way back to the days of Jean-Paul Levesque. Let's go. Now, one problem I had with 2K in previous games is the fact that if we look at like the Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness model, it looks like they just slapped his old face on a young Undertaker's body, and I hate that. Hopefully it's fixed, and I also hope they add purple gloves Undertaker with the young face, but it looks like they are taking those steps to fix it now, because this Jean-Paul Levesque model actually does not look like the modern day Triple H that we have. He actually looks like Triple H did when he was a younger Jean-Paul Levesque. Let's go ahead and take a look at some more screenshots. So as you can see, he still has some wrinkles on his forehead, just like our young Jean-Paul Levesque did, so it's absolutely fine. I think they nailed this one, and I'm going to go ahead and rate it a 10 out of 10. Hopefully, he has the blue chipper music. Hopefully, he has his old entrance, and they just don't slap time to play the game on this thing. That's what they don't need to do. But you know what? We got this one. Now I want more Triple H's. Give me my time, Triple H, because now I need it. So now we head to the SmackDown Hotel, who confirms Jean-Paul Levesque and Batista 08 have been added to WWE 2K24 as upcoming My Faction unlockable Persona cards. So the SmackDown Hotel made it official by adding it to their roster page. Now y'all, these are wrestlers that we get added like in these yearly editions, previously at least, but now they're adding these wrestlers in My Faction, and I do think overall this is a big win. Well, honestly, it can be a big win because we saw what happened with The Rock. People were on here spending thousands of dollars trying to get this Rock unlocked, and I'm just hoping with all of these Persona cards, it's not the same way. Hopefully they listened to the feedback and they saw the people responding to spending so much money on these things. They said, you know what, let's pull back and make it a bit easier to get them. But that's probably not going to be the case because they also saw people spending that $1,000, and people are talking about spending it, but the people who aren't talking about spending it still spent that money. So there's a lot of money floating around here, and they see that on the back end. So that could make it even worse for us, but I don't know. I'm just hoping they heard the feedback and they make these things more obtainable, because I'm more than willing to spend the time to get them unlocked. I'm just less willing to spend the money. So we'll see what we get, but Triple H did not join this patch alone. Apparently, we will also be getting 2008 Batista. I walk alone. Come on, y'all. One of the best entrances of all time. So I'm in. Give me Batista too. I definitely ain't spending no money on him, though. Big shouts out to Batista. The man's a movie star. He doesn't need our money anyway. But what do you guys think? There's the patch notes. You guys can play tag team matches if you like them, and don't worry about the AI freezing up on you. We got Batista as a Persona card. We got Triple H, Paul Levesque, whatever you want to call him. Who else do you guys want? Personally, I want to see The Undertaker with the purple gloves. I want to see Kane, that did the Kane of Rooney back in the day. Give me my time, Triple H. I want him to come out with the jeans jacket and everything. And how can I forget? We need the man who said he was the greatest heel in professional wrestling history. I don't think he quite topped Vince McMahon, but he's definitely up there. The man who came back and saved WrestleMania 40. We need the real final boss in the game. I'm talking Versace jacket. He needs the entrance, and he needs that God level music. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, but don't forget to drop a like on this video. It helps me out tremendously, and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Bomb Squad, poof.